everybody, welcome to Learn to Cook with Araba, proudly brought to you by the company Lusso FnF, makers of beautiful furniture like kitchen cabinets, wardrobes, and interior wall claddings for your home and office. I am Araba and I love to cook. On this show, I will have various people teaching me how to cook different delicious and healthy meals. Today we have my mom teaching me how to make different kinds of lemonade. So let's welcome my mom, architect Karen Hall.
Hello everybody, I'm very happy to be on Learn to Cook with Araba. Today, as she said, I'm going to teach her how to make different kinds of lemonade for different problems and for different occasions. So we'll start with the healthy ones that is used for dealing with flu and cleansing and all kinds of things. And then we'll top it up with the kind that kids love, the sugar one. Stay tuned.
Sugar.
Great. So for the very first one, which is the anti-flu lemonade, we need some tools, obviously. We need our chopping board. We need our knife. We took a short one for your hands. And then we need something to crush our garlic with. And then we need a grate for our ginger. And then we need measuring cups. And then we need a measuring cup, so like a littered measuring cup, right? And then for the ingredients, we need our lemons. We need the oranges, and then we have some cloves of garlic, like you can see here, and then we have some ginger. Obviously, we're not going to put all of this in the lemonade. You can't drink it if we do that. And then we're going to put in some turmeric powder, and we have some cinnamon, ground cinnamon, and then we have honey or stevia to taste. All right. So these are the things that we need for the anti-flu lemonade. Now let's start. Okay, and then we put it on the plate. There you go.
Am I carrying all of it?
Yes, let's start all. We need enough juice for 1.5 cups of freshly squeezed orange juice. So let's cut 4 and then we juice and see how much quantity we get, okay?
Okay. So now.
So now we take it to the juicer and then we...
lemon juice.
Okay, so we can put that... Great. So we are going to have to put all these ingredients in the blender and blend together, all right? And we need just 1.5 cups of freshly squeezed orange juice. So I want us to measure to see whether what you've squeezed so far is enough, all right? So we are going to use our measuring cup. This big one is 1 cup, and then the second largest is half. Okay, so let's measure to see whether what we've done so far is adequate for 1.5 cups. Let's measure the 1 cup first. Okay, so we've just so far all the squeezing is good as just a cup. In fact, it's a little shy of a cup, so it means we have more squeezing to do. All right, let's go back. Okay, so now let's pour our 1 cup gently. There you go. Beautiful. Okay, so now we measure our second, which is the half cup. Okay. Nice. Well done, ladies. Of course, you can drink it.
crushing.
Okay. So now let's rinse these out. Because we are going to measure the. So let's squeeze out the lemons. We need 2 freshly squeezed lemons. So let's squeeze out the lemons. We don't need a juicer for that. Okay, so cut 2 lemons. Good.
Cut.
And then cut the second one.
Another clean cut.
Excellent.
Why is it so hard?
Okay, so now let's grate our ginger. I'm going to grate a lemon peel. Okay, to get 1 tablespoon of that. And then we grate ginger. And then we also crush the garlic. Okay? Alright, so we are going to start with the
Garlic.
We are going to start. Which one should we start with?
Lemon.
The lemon peel. Okay. So let's take the big one. So we're just going to grate it
onto this.
Yes, let's do it here. Okay. We need 1 tablespoon of that.
This has to be enough.
Okay. I think let's see whether we have a. Okay, I think this is enough. So now we are going to do the ginger.
1 teaspoon.
You turn the grater. This is quite easy to do.
You're already done?
Good.
Oh, this has to be a teaspoon.
Okay. So we have our grated ginger. We put it aside. Now, let's crush our garlic. Okay. Okay, so we are done. So we need 1 teaspoon of ginger. It should be full. Let's take the 1 teaspoon. Good. And then we put that garlic inside. These are 4 crushed cloves of garlic. We put everything in there. That is a lot of garlic. This flu has to fly away with alacrity. Okay, and then 1 tablespoon of lemon zest.
What's zest?
The peel, the skin that we just grated. 1 tablespoon, yes. Well done. Okay. So next we are going to put in the cayenne pepper.
Can I sniff it?
You want to sniff the pepper? You will sneeze. How does it smell like?
Like the beef smoked plantain chips.
Beef smoked plantain chips. Yeah. Okay. So we need half of this. Just half teaspoon. Okay, put it inside. Excellent.
It has a different smell now.
So now mix everything and then we blend. Use a tablespoon. It has a longer. So now let's take it to the blender. Let's cover that. Good. All right. Now let's add some honey.
And then we blend.
1 tablespoon honey.
Then we blend.
Yes. Okay. Good.
Amazing cabinets. With a soft closed jaw.
Okay, so now because you are trying to solve the problem of flu, you don't serve this on ice. So you serve this on room temperature, all right? Great. So we... There you go, that's enough. All right?
So what do we do with the rest?
We can pour it into a smaller glass. And then now you serve it. So let's get the white plate. And we serve it. So when you are serving this, you have to put on the side a little honey, just in case the one you are giving it, you want to sweeten it a little bit more. Okay, so you have to serve this with your honey and a teaspoon. All right. Okay, so we are done with our medicinal lemonade, which is the anti-flu lemonade. Now we are going to
surprisingly nice.
Yes, it tastes actually nice. And if the person wants, they can add just a little more lemon or just a little more honey to taste. But at the end of the day, it really does the magic of clearing your flu. So this time around, we are going to work on the Detox Lemonade, which is a lot simpler and faster. And really, all we need are our lemons. We need some clean water. We need our turmeric. And then we need our cinnamon powder. And then we need the stevia. So stevia is a plant-based sugar. It's used for people who are diabetic, who are not supposed to take sugar, right? But they want some sweetness in their food. So you can use this to replace your sugar intake. All right. So for this one, we are not going to use any sugar. We are going to use this replacement for the sugar. So let's go. You ready?
Yeah.
Good. All right. So let's cut our lemons, and we need 1 cup of lemon juice.
I got the hard part. Hard parts are nice.
Okay, so cut another one.
Another?
Now we have squeezed, I think we've squeezed enough lemon juice, but you can see that there are some seeds in there and we don't need the seeds, right? So just take the spoon and use it to remove all the seeds.
There's only 1 seed.
There's only 1 seed, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
We only next to check.
So now you've awoken all the seeds. Let it settle so that the seeds will just go to the bottom. All right, and then we need 1 cup. So let's measure 1 cup into this bowl, which we are going to use for the mixing. Here. Be careful the seeds. We don't end up pouring the seeds. Okay, pour. Excellent. We are done.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of money. So pour it in here.
Pour it into the bowl.
That's a lot of lemon juice.
Yes.
Looks like water.
And then we add let's do 2 cups. Let's do 2 cups of water and see what it tastes like. Basically, we are trying to dilute the lemon a little. So let's go. 1. And then 2. And this should be enough. Nice. Okay, so we typically would use a bigger bowl. So now we are going to add our turmeric. So the next thing we are going to add our turmeric, our cinnamon powder, and the stevia. All right. So we are just infusing some more power into our lemonade. So we are going to take our turmeric. Yeah. Wait. You can stir.
I'm stirring.
Okay, now we add our cinnamon powder. Please clean the spoon. And wipe it dry. One teaspoon as well. Shake it up. Okay, we need one more sachet. Yeah, hold on.
I want to see whether it's actually sweet.
Is it sweet?
This is the one David and I tasted, and when you have like one whole packet, it's so sweet it becomes bitter. How does it?
Okay, now let's mix it. We'll probably have to sieve this to get the bubbles off, right?
I'm tasting this. I need water.
It's not bad.
It's bad.
It's not bad.
It's bad.
Yeah, mommy, it's not bad.
It's bad. It's sour, and then the cinnamon. I just hate cinnamon.
Yeah, but it's not bad.
It's bad.
Bring the sieve. So we sieve it out.
Yeah. That's a lot of cinnamon. And I hate cinnamon.
Okay. Now, this we can actually serve. No. It's okay.
Trying to get all the juice out of it. That was paste.
Okay. Good. So we put some ice in the bucket.
Ice.
Okay, so let's clean it out. Great. So now we have seen two different lemonades. We've seen the anti-flu lemonade. We have seen the detox lemonade. Now we are going to make the kids lemonade, which I know is what you have been waiting for, right?
Yeah.
So for the kids lemonade, it's very simple. All we need is to make our sugar syrup. We need our water. We need our lemon juice. We need our sugar, quite a bit of it. And then the mint, you can do with or without the mint. It depends on what you want. So the mint basically is supposed to give it a different kind of flavor. So you don't have to use the mint, but I like the mint. If you don't like the mint, you will not use the mint. All right. So to make the sugar syrup, we are going to just do 1 cup of hot water, right?
I'm not holding the arm.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm holding.
So 1 cup of hot water. There you go. Very hot, so you have to be careful. Pour it. Great. And then we are going to do 2/3 cup of sugar. 2/3 cup of sugar. So 2/3. Since we don't have a 2/3, we are going to do 1, 1/2, and 1/4. Right?
It's hot.
Okay. So now pour. So this is 1/2 cup.
And we still have a quarter left.
And now let's do a 1/4 cup. Okay, so now pour. Good. Now you're going to stir consistently until the sugar dissolves completely. So here.
Wait, I'm trying to figure this out.
You leave it and stir. We need the sugar to work. So stir it until the sugar dissolves completely, and we get a very full and consistent sugar syrup. Okay, so we have a consistent syrup, pretty much. Yeah, you want to taste?
Yes.
Just a little taste.
Sweet.
Okay, so now we're going to put this in the fridge and allow it to cool. Okay, so now after we've made our syrup, this, like I said, is a very easy thing to do. You totally do not need me to do this. Once I teach you this, I'm done. Okay, so we need 4 cups of
water.
Of cool water. Great. Now we are going to add syrup. We're going to do 1 cup. In fact, let's start with 1/2 cup and taste it to see whether the sugar content is okay. If it's not, then we add another 1/2, okay?
Okay.
Ooh.
Wow. That's so
Okay.
pretty.
All right.
Oh my god.
And then let's add 1 cup of fresh lemon juice. You have to remove the seeds from it first.
I'm pretty sure I saw a seed forming it.
Okay, we'll take it out.
Oh no. Wow.
Okay.
That's a lot.
Well,
Now some straws.
yeah, mint in the short glass.
This is red and pink. I like red. And you like the mint one. I'll turn it upside down. So.
Great. So there you have it. We have had a nice time. At least I have had a nice time doing 3 different lemonades. So we have the anti-flu lemonade, we have the detox lemonade, which is the second one, and then we have the kids lemonade. So we are done for today. I hope to see you next time. Let me know what you want to learn how to do, and then I'll be happy to teach you.
My favorite was the kids lemonade because it had a lot of sugar.